Yeah, I did hear that though. Most Mexicans from New Mexico and West Texas area are mostly Spaniard blood.
Wow.
So, I'm gonna ask your mom. This is the three you must hear. We've been gone for a while, but I'm Chuck D.
I'm Chance Mars.
And I'm Gavarez Irvin.
A lot of things have changed. I mean, not really. I got a haircut.
Man,
Got me twisted and
it's
shit.
been this fucking long. If you can see, it's been this long since
Gabby-
we shot a podcast. My shit grew out this much, goddamn.
Yeah, my shit's still out.
He finally
Chance,
looks like a
we actually
young
did
man.
we actually did a poll over the internet. And everybody was saying that Chance should cut his hair immediately. So
Yeah.
that wasn't the reason he cut it, but
He got tired of gender bending.
No.
No.
Hey, I got the bitches. Okay,
And
alright. Today we are going to look at fucking conspiracy. We're gonna do a conspiracy tier list. Yeah, how do you guys feel about that?
Man, I've been wanting this shit to happen for so long, man.
Let's do it. Gabby
Finally.
is a self-proclaimed
Ancient astronaut theorist, damn near.
Yeah.
I should have been on this show.
Really is.
a theorist analyst.
yeah. Anyways, Gabby is all about this. He's about that life. This is his.
This is my shit. Welcome to the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, exactly.
Here we go.
Alright, okay. Okay, this is a lot. Okay, so let's start with this one says Alex Jones is secretly Bill Hicks. I don't know who that Bill Hicks guy is, but they kind of look alike.
Alex
do.
Jones is secretly Bill Hicks.
Yeah, let me look it up real quick. Bill Hicks.
But see, they also say that Jeffrey Epstein is the same guy as that dude that's on, I think it's the $20 bill, have the same scars and everything.
Andrew Jackson?
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. I don't think Alex Jones looks like that guy.
Nah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, so
What is he?
what
You
is
trying to
he
say he's a
like?
vampire?
What is he?
This guy was only born in 1961. He's an American stand-up comedian. What? So do you think Alex Jones is like a part-time moonlights
Like
as a stand-up comedian? Like he has one conspiracy side and a stand-up comedian side?
They're trying to say what, basically he time traveled?
I don't think time travel because the guy's like this guy's like the
So
same
he-
age.
Oh, they're the same guy.
Yeah, they're like the same
Oh, they're
age.
saying like that he looks identical to that person. that
Yeah,
he's
I think it's
playing
trying
as
to
a
say
whole
that.
different person.
Yeah, like he's got two different.
Split lives.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
I
but
don't know about that one, man.
yeah.
for the longest, I mean, there is celebrities out here with twins that we didn't know had twins.
Yeah, like Akon, all of them,
Yeah,
Like, hey,
all those celebrities.
I'm gonna rank these differently. Too true, probably. Oops. Probably, and then maybe.
Oh, this is gonna be our tier list.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it into instead of just ranking it like a grade. We're too cool for that. And then we're gonna do what's
Hell no.
edgy, but probably not true. I forgot to spell probably, and just probably not.
Probably.
Probably.
Used to worry about like nobody call you babies.
Yeah,
And
edgy,
probably.
but probably not true.
Probably.
Cool.
Speaking entirely email.
Wait.
Look, he
Oh,
wants
hold on, I got this.
You know what it is? When you type stuff on the keyboard,
Mm-hmm.
the letters are so evenly spaced that your
Yeah.
brain conceives something to be spelled wrong that's not.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
That's another conspiracy theory. I just came up with that. Mind freak, mother. No.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, he just agrees.
Mm-hmm.
Fake. Too true, probably, maybe. Fake. Cool, probably not true. Definitely no.
What?
Definitely not.
Oh, definitely. Oh my god.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, definitely?
Definitely.
No, definitely not true.
Yeah, definitely not true.
Damn, I suck.
Don't admit it.
Sorry, guys. Alright, and then F for
Is that a real laugh or no?
effing.
That's another theory. Mind freak.
That's another
Yeah.
Alright.
Is his laughs real?
And okay, you guys like that? Too true, probably, maybe, fake, Cool, but probably not true.
I'm down.
Definitely not true. Effing fake.
Oh,
Alright. So what do you think about that, Alex Jones and Bill Hicks?
Definitely not true.
Okay.
probably not true.
Definitely not true. But I mean, because I moonlight, you guys might not know this. I'm just kidding. I did not know what I was going to say. Alright.
He moves like it's baby Jackie.
So
from
the,
Jackie
bubonic,
Chan
so the
movie.
bubonic plague, do you think that was caused by aliens? That's interesting.
Mm,
The bubonic plague.
could have been caused by
The bubonic
something.
plague for
alien.
a fact happened, but I don't know, maybe alien crashed down and their disease spread, you know? But that's kind of a cool concept.
Or
I
they
don't-
crossed over
Maybe, yeah.
and their disease. No, I'm close.
I'm gonna think that's cool. That's cool. Thank God.
This guy gets it. Yeah, that's fucked up, my man. Don't come for me. It was a joke, goddammit.
All right,
It
I'm
was
putting
a
that
joke.
in. That's cool, but probably not true.
Probably
Yeah,
not true.
probably cool, but not true.
Do you
No,
think
'cause-
birds are actually robots that are secret?
Oh, pigeons, man!
Yeah,
I do. They
I've
push
heard
that a
about
lot,
Yeah.
and I do believe it can be true because I know we know now that they've created a
They could be.
drone and they flew it and put it on the president's head. I think
Yeah.
it was Obama.
No,
They
you're
flew a
talking
drone
about-
fly and put it on his
You're
head.
talking about the Trump's vice president.
But what about when you're walking and you see these dead birds and their guts smashed everywhere? Don't you find dead birds all
No,
the
no,
time?
not all birds are robots. There are some drone
No, no.
robot birds
If
like
the
that they use
government-
for surveillance.
If the government, the
It's
CIA,
usually
or the
pigeons.
FBI, or if they wanted to, a pigeon becoming a drone would not be that hard at all.
I just told you they made a fly that they set on the
But
president's
that's
head.
not true.
It is true.
Okay.
They make
They-
insect. It's insect. Like they were trying to see how small they can make them. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So they made the ones that are like the size of a housefly. And there was a president on TV at the time speaking like Obama,
Mm-hmm.
and they like just flew the he was swatting at it, but they flew it and landed it on him like
That's cool.
a drone,
I mean,
like
I'm
a
sure
fly.
they could do that. Yeah.
So that's just saying, like, a bird wouldn't be hard at all. We
If
see
it
them all
was-
the time sitting on the power lines, and you think power lines are supposed to shock you.
no,
like-
I mean, yeah.
So it makes you think, like, how the fuck are they sitting on those power lines
Well-
and not getting shocked? But then
well,
that's the thing.
they
They
gotta
say
know
that
that.
the power
they're sitting
line,
up there charging.
the power line is rubber all around it, so you can touch rubber and it stops the electrical current.
Yeah.
So that's what that
Explain
was.
that to plenty of squirrels that I've seen crossing that thing, and I threw something in it.
Oh well. Anyways, I think that's a very maybe that the that
Yeah, I don't
they can
know.
make a bird. You don't think so?
I don't think so.
I mean,
Nah.
they could do it, but I don't think.
It's possible with
I'll keep it
all
on
these
maybe.
birds. And
I don't
okay,
think. I think.
It's
they
only
would-
pigeons,
Unless
bro.
it was like a
It was
rural,
just- it was a
unless
thing
it was
about
like a
pigeons.
rural area, what would be the point of it? Because
Exactly,
their
yeah.
technology is so good that if they wanted to put a camera on it, if they wanted to, watch things, they could do that from the power lines probably. They could put a
Yeah.
microphone in
Yeah.
the thing.
They could
and
actually
do it
just
from
use
here.
a satellite to watch.
If
it.
anything, it was some
Satellites,
stuff that they came up with for the like early '90s, but they're past that now. They're
Yeah,
past
yeah,
birds.
that's true actually. Yeah.
Like I said,
Alright.
they're up to flies now.
What about Anunnaki? What do you know?
Anunnaki?
Yeah, what do you know about that? I've never heard of
Oh man, don't get me started. The Anunnaki
That's
is basically like
I wanna
ancient
believe
Sumerian texts of people that they explained came down and basically showed us the way. Like they would have been the versions
that.
of
Oh.
the fallen angels, pretty
Here we
much.
go,
Not
yeah.
fallen angels, but they would have been the ones who cast themselves down. The ones that was
Oh, okay.
and
That's
taught us
cool.
weapon making and all that. But it's so many stories behind them. They said something like that the Anunnaki had supposedly came down here to mine gold and was kind of lazy about it. Saw us and was just like, well, shit, let's just advance them to mine the gold for us. And then
Wow. Damn, I never heard that. That's cool. I mean, what do you think, Chuck?
Man, something like that. I mean, it could be true. I don't think none of us really know. That's so far back.
Sumerian
I don't
text,
know,
though. I
maybe
mean, you
so.
talking about the clay tablets that we have
I've
like
seen
proof
it. I mean,
that
I know what you're talking about. I know a little bit of it.
if it's
It's real.
carved in stone, bro.
Yeah.
These people were sacrificing for raindrops. You think they was really just making shit up back in the day?
I mean, I don't know.
You would get your heart cut out your chest and praise to get it to
Yeah.
rain
I
for
mean, there's
some
somebody
corn.
they could get some
I
stone
don't
right
be-
now though and carve with
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I believe that they wasn't playing back in the day with like they
What about-
I believe stuff came down and showed them
Oh,
and they tried to tell their future people about it. And this is
Well, think
before
about it like this. They were also in England in the 1800s, or maybe even before that. They were burning women alive for being witches. And this guy that was a really popular
Exactly.
priest, he said women and Satan have a close relationship, and he actually got exiled out of his country for that. But nowadays it's kind of weird. But some people still kind of think that that type of thing is possible. Not like women being witches, but
It is possible.
yeah, I
In
mean,
every culture, every religion, or I will not say religion. no.
What, to just make
Every
something up to
culture, they
push
have their
your
own type
agenda?
of their own type of alien, or you know,
Folklore or something. But man,
like the thing in Mexico we was talking about.
I get
Yeah.
where y'all coming from, bro, but at the same time, how I look at it is now, as of in 21st century,
mhm.
a lot of stuff was made up to try to take away the fact that there's shit that's actually out there true and credible.
You're
You
right,
can say
you're
giants
right.
are not real,
Yeah.
but we know that the Smithsonian
They've been proven.
been taking giant bones forever because it goes against what they want to preach, and they lock them up and hide them. But in the night, we can all go back and look on a computer from articles from like 1905 with credible shit that we can look back and guarantee that there's eyewitnesses
Okay.
and all type of shit that would have been around that time and seen this stuff. And they were more prone to tell you like, yeah, we found some giant bones in this mound up here in Montana.
Mhm.
And they would show you because like, you know, it was I want to say before the government took over the educational board, they kind of were real truthful. The government was more truthful with us than they are now. Like now it's just like they're coming back out to the way like throwing shit in our face, but
We just studied over that the other day.
we know why now when they tell
Yeah.
us shit. They only tell us shit because something else bigger is happening over here. So it's like, yeah, aliens exist.
Yeah.
But we just fucking blew up a pipe bomb underwater by Russia and now we can go to war. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
we
it's always something bigger.
Yeah. Anyways, what about Inocula? Let's put that
It
in
could
maybe.
be. I mean,
Anunnaki, I believe they real, bro.
We don't.
I'm gonna say maybe.
I believe they real.
Just
If they're real,
because
then that disproves
all
if aliens-
religion,
Exactly.
all religion.
Yeah,
All-
if
all
that's real,
religions?
then that
Yeah.
disproves all religions.
If Anunnaki came down here and visit us,
Yeah, I mean, if
Incans, Mayans, Aztecs. I mean, we got shit that just can't be explained, bro. And they all carved something on stone. Now we know that the Incas and the Mayans wasn't bullshitting about their religion.
yeah, okay.
And
that's
they
another
the
topic.
Dobie tribe, they
Well,
all have
You
something.
said that, but the Mayans, they came back after 1,000 years and realized that they were wrong. They sacrificed all them people and then realized that they were doing it for no reason. And
That's
then they
because
came
they-
back and quit sacrificing the people.
Because they
and
thought that it was gonna bring the gods back that
Exactly,
they came down
thought
here.
this, They thought this.
But
They
that don't
didn't
mean
know.
that they did
Yeah,
that
it
they
wasn't
discredit
for
was
sure.
wrong. That don't
Yeah,
mean that
so-
they didn't see a human with a jaguar head.
But the
They
point
said
is,
they
but the
were
point
wrong.
is today is that we didn't see this shit.
So we can't
Exactly.
really
So
say if
Yeah.
it's true or
all,
not.
You can't.
Yeah.
It's all faith.
I believe it's
Yeah,
true,
faith.
bro.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
you're
with
right.
true.
Okay, Gabby's gonna say too true, but I'm gonna say maybe just because it can't be disproven and it can't.
I say maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, Gab. We can fight afterwards.
Fuck it. Come outside.
All right.
Kick you in them skinny
Okay.
ass legs.
Appendix denial. I never heard of this before.
Appendix
Yeah, like the organ.
exploding.
No denial. Like I don't know.
They saying we don't have it.
I guess.
What is this? Some like Mandela effect, bro? You've been having an appendix. I've heard
Appendix
people
denial,
say your
yeah,
appendix
denial.
ruptured whenever like I don't know what makes it rupture, but I've
it
heard
was
people be like
ruptures.
that when your appendix is supposed to be one of the things that helps filter out all the toxins and stuff in your body, along with your kidneys
Hold
and
on.
your
There's
liver.
a whole ass thing written by some person. Well, that's not. 38. I don't know.
Is there any doctors or I mean these people who studied the body anatomy?
Yeah.
They would know.
I know there's an organ
I mean, for the
that
longest,
doesn't really serve a purpose in the
your
human
heart was
body.
supposed to be on the left, and now it ended up in the center of your chest, which
Yeah.
is stupid. Or your kidneys are supposed to be down here, like in your lower back, and now they show pictures of your kidneys right here,
Yeah.
being there by your heart.
I guess people are saying like 38% of. I don't know. It's a lot.
The
of
world
people
don't
are-
have an appendix,
Yeah, denial. I
or
don't know.
can live without one, because
You can definitely. I think the appendix is something you could live without.
yeah, you can. I mean, when it ruptures, they take it out. You can live without
Yeah.
your appendix. You just
So what do you want to put it as?
true. I mean, it's something that exists, and it's something
But
you can
that's
live
a
without.
denial.
Denial that what?
The appendix exists.
No, bro, that's true. I'm fucking.
Okay, so
that's
we're gonna put-
that's a Mandela effect shit
We're gonna
because
put F in
appendix.
fake.
was definitely around when I was in school.
That-
It was far known
Yeah,
that
it's real.
your
I've heard-
appendix could rupture due to certain things.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And if you didn't go to a hospital immediately, you were gonna die.
Yeah, there you go, pound. We're not gonna fight anymore. All right. Aquatic ape
I don't know.
hypothesis.
What, that mermaids evolved from apes?
Maybe. I mean, that's pretty interesting. I know you probably believe that some form of.
Well, because they say like, okay, scientifically says like we have the theory that we were cavemen, and before cavemen it would have been like the monkey type
Mhm.
thing that they found. They named it Eve or something like that, or
Yeah, we
The-
had like Neanderthals, and then there was something before that.
yeah, like the missing link is what they
Yeah.
consider it.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
the thing that separates us from primates, because we
Yeah.
have, out of all the things in the world, the most in common with the ape species and all this stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
But to me, I discredit that because how I look at it, if evolution works the way how evolution works, there's no reason why apes would have just like only this amount of humans were able to transform into
Exactly.
something
Why
that
would they still be turning?
better and they just stopped unless something came down and helped them humans
Well, here's what,
transform by mixing their DNA with their own,
Yeah.
creating.
here's what I heard: that humans were completely different from apes, but in the same family, kind of like a wolf.
Oh, I know what people you're talking about, but it
Yeah.
wasn't us.
Yeah, exactly. That's the theory.
That was
Oh, yeah, well, it was all.
That would have been
family
cavemen,
members.
Yeah,
Neanderthals.
exactly. Yeah.
So,
So,
the same as
so-
bears. I mean,
what do you want to say? Aquatic ape hypothesis. I'm guessing ape came from water.
What I think the aquatic ape hypothesis is talking about, if I even said that right,
You did.
is when I hear that, I think I saw some biography talking about that they believe mermaids were the apes that went towards the water when the volcanic stuff was happening instead of living off the shores of the land.
Mm.
Like they ran towards the water, and after eating fish and swimming in the water for some odd million years, evolution started to take on a different form with their bodies. So they went from, being able to swim for
Yeah.
hours out the day to being able to hold their breath underwater for
Well,
going
think
from
about
5 or 6 minutes to 5 or 6 hours, and then
There's
they
also,
started to grow gills and
there's
web
also
hands
that theory that when you stay in the water for too long, your hands
and
become.
start pruning.
Yeah, that's what makes it easier to grip underwater.
For real, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's
and it
true,
makes
yeah.
sense.
Yeah, only your hands and your feet. Yeah, and supposedly that's the theory. It makes it easier to grip.
You just blew my mind.
Yeah.
Darwin.
Aquatic
did.
ape theory
Yeah,
states
Darwin
that
did
our
as well.
ancestors once spent a significant part of their life in the water. Do you think our ancestors once spent a significant part of their life in the water?
Yes, that's
All
where
right.
that's where this is coming from.
Yeah.
It's basically saying that. That's why I was telling you that I feel like there was some of us that stayed on land because this would have been around the time that it would have been like a lot of volcanic eruptions happening and
Mm-hmm.
just
Yeah.
so,
a search for
so
food
that goes
would've
to
been
the next
marine
topic.
Okay.
Atlantis.
No wait.
so
no.
yeah, that's
We
Oh,
got
okay.
Antarctica moon first.
Oh,
Wait. Artificial moon.
artificial moon.
All
the
right,
moon.
Gab. What do you think?
What did you say at first, Mama?
Antarctic moon.
Break them down.
Break it down, Gab. What do you
Alright,
think
the art-
about the moon being
The
artificial?
artificial moon, man. I look at it like this. The moon does have a lot of things that just cannot be explained. For one, there is recordings when people talked about before the moon was there.
If there's no space, there's no moon, right?
But they also claim that the moon is supposed to be bits of Earth that were hit
Yeah.
and knocked off
Yeah, because it orbited.
by a comet. But what is crazy is, okay, you got to think of it like this. They explain us going through space as we're corkscrewing, spinning, as we're shooting through space, infinite space, around the sun. And you mean to tell me when that thing was hit, it didn't get drug off, it instantly locked,
No.
it locked in space right there.
Well, what happened?
Everything else is rotating. Every
Yeah.
other planet is rotating, but our
No,
moon is
no.
locked in our polar orbit, and all you see is one
That's
face.
not. No.
What?
Okay. The moon moves like this far away from Earth every year.
It just moves. Okay, so it moves back and forth.
Yeah, because we
But-
have mass and gravity attracts an orbit.
Why doesn't
So
it
that-
rotate? We rotate.
Because we rotate around the
This,
sun.
we rotate around the sun. The sun rotates. fucking Venus, Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, they all rotate, but the
That's why
moon
the
doesn't.
years are longer the further you get out there in the solar system. That's what I'm saying. You don't, I mean, but yeah, that's why the moon is supposedly getting further and further away. Apparently, thousands and thousands of years ago, the moon was like,
Really close up.
yeah, really big and close. Yeah.
So it would have been really bright at
Yeah.
that time. Like,
That's just what science
Sometimes
has
the
told
moon
me.
does look like it's fucking huge.
It
I remember
does.
when I was a
maybe that's why
kid.
people was reaching the moon, is because it was closer.
I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
maybe.
that was like a couple hundred years ago.
Yeah. Well, but yeah, I mean.
Oh, you talking about when you talking about 19 something
Yeah,
when they
that
went?
was-
Dude, we never went to the fucking moon, and I'm here to discredit that automatically. Y'all, they fucked up when
This
they
is
show you the
probably on here.
videos.
This is probably on here. Anyways, you think the moon's fake?
The moon is something artificial.
Okay. So
Did you hear the story about the moon being an exact replica of Earth? Like,
no.
there's maps of the moon mimicking the same exact geography, everything completely of Earth. And on top of that, it shows you the continents that
But check
Bird
this
was
out.
talking about,
If you think
Admiral
the moon-
Bird.
If you think the moon's artificial, then how do you think they lied about going to the moon?
But just they wanted to beat Russia. I mean, in going into space, we never went to the moon. First of all,
If it's artificial, somebody had
every
there,
moon
somebody built
landing
it.
that you showed, well, whatever built it wasn't human. And every video you show, how
So
the fuck
you're
were you
saying-
already on the fucking moon and then showing this craft landing? How are you already outside the spacecraft showing this shit land and then you
Well-
showing this motherfuckers jumping and doing all this shit
Yeah.
and fucking how do you have perfect fucking like communication like with fucking Earth from that fucking far away and we can barely keep our shit working pristine now with the technology we
That's
got
why
now.
That's why
But
we
like
need-
you telling me y'all was
that's why we need
one
these
step for
satellites in
mankind.
space to talk to each other.
Satellites,
You
bro.
remember Jesse Ventura's show, Conspiracy Theories?
Yeah, yeah.
Everything to do with cell phone towers is
Yeah.
on the fucking Earth, bro. We use radio towers. We don't use nothing satellite to communicate a fucking thing with a cell phone. Or GPS would be like you could be in the middle of the fucking ocean and still know where you at in
You
GPS.
can. All right, but anyways, so
Then why did they
You can't even
use?
find out where you're at in G9 tree.
Yeah, you know, you get what I'm saying, bro. That shit is radio towers. That's why
Okay,
your cell phone
so-
loses bars
We're gonna say it's
Whenever
But I'm
you
pretty
leave
sure- but I'm pretty sure
each tower
but I'm
until
pretty
you get
sure,
to a closer to another tower. You
spaceship
get
is
your
using
bars
something
back.
different
Yeah.
than, AT&T.
Yeah. We
I don't
need,
think
we need to
space
do we
is
need to do
using-
we need to do a study on this one day.
But you've seen all the NASA footage, bro. I know you've seen all the shit where they discredited
But there's
NASA.
also
They be floating around and doing all this floating around shit, but it's a cup of water sitting
but
there
there's
not doing
also
nothing.
hundreds
Explain that.
there's also hundreds of other space countries with their own space programs, and they don't have good relationships with America.
Everything I'm
Why
speaking
would
on
they-
is
why would
NASA.
they-
I believe
Everything I'm speaking on is NASA. I can't
think
say
you
what China and
contradict
all them
yourself.
doing.
I think you're contradicting yourself if you say NASA was lying and if you say the moon is fake. It's got to be one or the other.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think.
When they show, who was it?
So that means that's fake.
Old boy's footprints on the moon, they got lines going through them. But when you look up his astronaut suit, they're smooth on the bottom. So what suit put them prints on the moon if Neil Armstrong's fucking astronaut suit is flat? I'm talking about flat as cans is smooth. Fucking
I
no
don't-
sign of anything.
I haven't
What they
seen
do,
his
melt
boots.
off as you got back on the fucking
I
ship?
haven't seen his boots.
Well, I did so much research on it, bro.
It might have
And
been
it wasn't-
biased. It
it
might have
wasn't-
been
it
biased.
wasn't-
It
it-
might have been.
I'm just saying, if they could drop a fucking 10 building anywhere in fucking Hawaii, fuck with the contrast of the camera, make the shit look like white sand, go out there and jump around in this pretty, beautifully lit ass fucking place. You got your
Well, that's,
artificial ass gravity because you got a fucking.
well, that's because the moon glows off the sun's surface. That's why it glows. You
So-
didn't need to set up lights. Let's just say the moon was real. You don't need to set up lights on it.
Okay.
That's why you can see it from space.
How many
Otherwise-
times have you seen the moon and the sun in the sky? Seen a crescent moon in the sky,
That
and then
happens
seen
a
the
lot.
sun. Okay, didn't they say that the moon shapes is because of how the sun is reflecting off of Earth, which creates the shapes of the moon? Then how the
Yeah,
fuck do we
the
see them
shadow.
both at the same time and still see a crescent moon and Earth is visibly not in fucking front of it? So what's giving it that crescent shape?
Man, let's just put a fork in that and let's just go to Atlantis. What do you think, guy?
It could be.
It
Atlantis
could
was,
be.
it was, I don't
We go
know.
back to the last theory we was talking about.
I mean,
That our people stay underwater.
water rises constantly.
It would go back to him saying that the Mayans don't lie. They did draw fucking fish people.
They did, yeah.
They ran into that shit,
There were
man.
there were stories, but I kind of think this was Vikings. So I can't remember what country, but they said there was an army that rose from the ocean and would destroy societies and go back. But I can't remember where I read that a long time ago.
Sounds pretty Atlantean to me.
I'm just saying.
I think you
water
might be
rises.
thinking of, I know what you're thinking of.
What?
Wakanda.
Wakanda?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
came from the ocean and tried to destroy Wakanda.
Yeah.
You talking about Namor and shit.
Yeah.
No, but for real though, in my depiction of it, Atlantis would have been like, goes back to the Sumerians, bro. They had technology, and I mean, it was proven. I mean, this shit that just don't make sense when you could see a rock fit together like a puzzle piece, like in Peru, and it's like we can't do that to this day. Like we got lasers, we got machines that'll print a whole fucking house, like 3D print a whole house, but we can't put them rocks together like they did. What did you have? Like,
Didn't we put
What?
rocks together?
no, bro, like, no. Have you seen the mountains of Peru, the fucking rocks they have? Like, they
Yeah.
have
She
the,
said, did we?
they have the ancient civilization.
Yeah.
What?
No, I'm talking about y'all put the rocks together, bro. Those rocks were already cut and fit. We're
Well-
talking about they grabbed random rocks. Like some of these rocks were like, how the fuck did you put that together and that together, bro?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to like put some examples up of what I'm talking
Yeah,
about, bro.
Rocks.
Like look up look up the rocks in Peru, bro. I think it's like Sumapunku or
I'm
some
sure,
shit like that.
this.
No, bro.
I'd be like, how the fuck they do that? Oh,
That.
this. I mean, I would think.
Look at this. How the fuck did they do that right there? Look at that shape.
That's like.
How the fuck could they do that? When it ain't no, there's no cement, there's no like anything. Those rocks are just fit together and are locked, and there's no like.
Mhm. Well, I mean, you can even see right here clearly that's not perfect.
Yes, bro. They took random rocks and locked them in a way to where they can't. That shit's been up there
For a long
1,000
time,
years. It's
yeah.
been earthquakes.
Have you
They
seen
ain't
the two
failed.
brothers? I think they're like Incans or something like that.
Two
And
brothers?
they build the swimming pools and the
Oh,
mansions
yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
out of their hands.
I know who you talking about. They got really famous.
All right. So, anyways, I think Atlantis is a big probability because
There was a lot of
ocean
ancient
rising-
shit back in the
ocean-
day.
Rainbow, probably.
So black-eyed children, black-eyed kids.
He just yells out black-eyed kids. Who's beating on them?
Yeah,
Oh no, like the stories about the Star Children.
I mean, let me.
Black Eyed Kids is an American legend of paranormal creatures that resemble children between the ages 6 and 16 with pale skin and black eyes who have reportedly seen hitchhiking or begging or encountered on doorsteps of residential homes.
Oh, okay, cool. I mean, what do you think, Gifted?
I'd be creeped the fuck out.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. If I open my door and there's a kid staring at me, you looking hungry, like I get it. You can't come in, but I might go in the kitchen. And if it's just me by myself, I'm sorry. I'm probably just gonna look. I'm gonna necessitate the shit because first of all, what's
Yeah.
going on? Like,
Yeah.
and I mean, if I looked out my door and I saw a kid, like my first reaction, if I look and you just
Black
move
eye.
wrong,
Yeah.
what?
Your eyes are like.
Man, I just seen so much fucked
all
up shit in
black,
my life
yeah.
as it is.
For real.
I'm gonna put maybe.
Could be.
When I think about it, bro, I just think about they were like fucking like something demonic that got taken over. Like
Yeah. How about Bogmanovs? I've actually heard of this. I don't know if it's true
some-
though.
what?
What is it?
It's these two twin brothers, Bog and Alfs, Igor and Richka Bogdanov. But what's the theory behind them?
What they were blue children?
No, it's like that people think they're angels or something. There's an academic dispute regarding the legitimacy series of theoretical physics papers written by the twins. Apparently they were in France for about half a day, and then from just hearing people talk, they were able to speak French fluently the next day. Like,
What's that say?
they have Asperger's syndrome.
Oh, they.
That's fucked up. I didn't mean to giggle at that part. but,
What Asperger's?
yeah, but
You know, I ain't even gonna joke about that, but
And I
The
could
first time I heard that, I laughed, and it was
Yeah.
not funny at all.
Yeah, they have some very, very bizarre like theories and physics out there. And they're scientists, yeah.
Well, Asperger's is basically like saying that some people's brains are just wired to where they could just like learn stuff in a day.
Mhm.
Yeah, Rain Man.
Focus different.
Rain Man.
Yeah.
Rain Man.
Star, that's who it
See,
was.
if
Star's
you-
boyfriend had Asperger's, remember?
Yeah.
And
I
she
remember
mentioned that, and I busted out laughing.
I do too.
Sorry, Star, didn't mean to bring that up.
See, like, they got a whole bunch of, like, just a whole bunch of crazy shit. They got lawsuits, they just have a whole bunch of stuff. Like,
About Asperger's?
no,
About
the
these
brothers,
twins?
yeah, the twins. They're scientists and they claim to do all this stuff. And so some people think that they are angels that came back to Earth. But they look,
I don't know about the angel thing, but I mean,
I
yeah.
think they just got Asperger's and was just able to tap into it. I just love saying it.
yeah, they
See, look how they look though.
Damn, that's how they look.
Oh, I've seen them before.
Yeah, they look like.
Is that dude from plastic surgery?
I think so. It's
I
gotta
don't
be.
know. It's
Gotta be, bro. If that's how they really look, then man,
Yeah,
they
I've
ain't
seen
from
them
this
before.
planet.
That's plastic surgery.
They is
That's
not
either
from
plastic
this
surgery or the worst case of an alien putting on human skin I've ever
Yeah.
seen.
That's just a really ugly alien.
Butt ugly Martian. God damn.
So what do you guys want to say? Too true, probably, maybe, fake.
Man, that probably true, man.
Probably true.
I'm saying probably, man.
Probably, okay.
Probably
Oh,
true,
we got
man.
some- We got some.
We got three we got three probably and three fakes so far.
Okay, this is the Owl Grove, where all the brothers.
Oh yeah,
That's
truth.
true.
we ain't even gonna speak on the truth.
It is true, yeah.
They out there, we ain't gonna
We
speak
don't know
on
if
it.
they're sacrificing, but they used
I
to.
don't want them coming for me. I feel like they're
They
already
used to-
stopping me from
I
being
feel like
able
they
to.
used to definitely sacrifice until that
Man, they
video
doing all
came
type
out.
of stuff. Oh, the Bohemian Grove?
Yeah, but he
That
drove
dude that
it.
went, it's true, bro.
It was. I mean, yeah, it's true.
It's true.
I agree. Yeah, it's true.
We know it's
It's
true.
true.
We're not
It's
gonna speak on it too much.
true.
It's 100%.
Come at me,
Positively.
come at me,
Damn.
George Bush.
Hey, chill out, man. We don't want us.
George
We know
Bush
it's
does
true.
not care. No,
Breakaway civilians.
no breakaway civilizations. What?
Yeah, breakaway civilians. I'm glad I ain't read this shit. If y'all doing it then, man, I don't want to say I'm fucked.
Secret space code. Oh, they're making a whole.
Yes, I believe that.
Like they're making like a.
Read it.
Like Elysium. Just like Elysium.
Oh, like a fucking
Like they're making, like you always say, they got
Like
a
a
place
wealthy
that
and
the elites
powerful
can take
people.
off to in case something happens.
Yeah.
Oh man, they got that
Look at
under Colorado. They
A
got it
term
under.
first coined by the U.S. Bureau Falls researcher Richard Dolan back in 2010. The term in his description is of a particularly wealthy and powerful subset of the human race who believes have been secretly amassing for themselves exotic and highly advanced technology via this hoarding high tech for themselves and by keeping it the rest of the world. I'm sure this is probably true.
That's probably on the other side of the ice world. That's probably
Yeah.
why we had a treaty that ain't been broken so many years until Russia finally pulled out. And what they say, they told us all type of shit when they
Here's a
pulled
good
out.
one. Bush did 9/11.
Oh yeah, I'd believe it because what I learned is that in that time, and I seen the video with my own two eyes, the Temple of Gilgamesh was just discovered, and they went over there and they took it, and that's what they went over there. Okay, he's talking about weapons of mass destruction, right?
No, we're talking about Twin Towers.
Yeah, it was a fake. Bill fucking Clinton, George Bill died
George
of science guy. Fuck.
Yeah.
George Bush fucking wanted to do that, bro, because
You think it
he
was-
wanted a reason to go over there and invade, but
Yeah.
really they wanted to go over there for the Temple of Gilgamesh, bro, because it was just
I thought
discovered.
they just wanted oil. That's what.
No, it wasn't over no fucking oil. man.
Okay,
They
but
ain't gonna fuck about no oil.
Well, I don't
man.
think he done it.
yeah, well, I don't really think so either.
The
I
Twin
think-
Towers just don't make sense
Did a lot
to
of
how they
bragging
fell.
about it, didn't he?
But I also think.
Yeah, he did, but
I-
bragged about this shit.
I think Iran paid the Taliban and funded them, and they even like have thrown like.
Iran?
Yeah.
Osama
Iran.
bin Laden was a CIA operative.
Well, anyways, that's a whole other. But I think that it was an active war by Iran. But the theory is that Bush and the government covered it up because they didn't want to get their oil cut off and all that shit.
All right, have you seen the beams that were cut in the Twin Tower? Everybody saw them. They were laser cut at the bottom, and everybody heard the boom, 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 boom
Yeah, but
of the building and how it dropped. There was no collateral damage. This shit collapsed like this. Right on top of this
Gift
house.
it. Okay. Building structures that tall are designed to fall like that because if they fell over, it'd be catastrophic. That's how they're designed.
You know what else is designed like that? Demolition explosion. Boom, 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 boom.
Because those are the weakest points.
Because a fucking airplane's jet fuel is not gonna melt a fucking steel beam. Ancient astronaut theorists
But a
know
fucking
this.
airplane flying into a fucking building.
I feel you. Would have only took out that floor. Everything from the waist down should have been fine, right?
No.
Fire burns where? Heat rises.
yeah,
You
yeah,
feel me? So the top should have been on fire. It shouldn't have been working its way on down like it did. We could do this all day, or we could go outside right
Let's go
now.
outside. Right. Alright. We're gonna put that as maybe because I have a whole different theory that Bush did it. Gabby thinks lasers.
You think Bush did it?
I didn't think Bush did it on purpose. I think it happened and then Bush and
Took the blame?
Covered it up and tried to say it was terrorists.
So you
It's
trying to
really
say-
Iran.
Oh, okay.
Damn. Ain't that the same?
Because not swear peace when you're wrong.
Ain't
Yeah.
Iran and
Yeah.
fucking terrorists? I mean, oh.
Iran's ally. You think
Allah?
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, Al Qaeda and
Iraq.
Look,
I'm just saying.
Okay.
look at this picture though. They sent to Canada.
I remember all that. Your theory, Chance, I remember all that as it happened. They talked about it.
Yeah.
Because when it first happened, we immediately thought it was Iran.
You
Yeah,
know why?
exactly.
You know why we thought it was them? Because they tried before and it didn't work because
Yeah, you're right.
they tried to do it at the very bottom and it was them. That time it was, but I believe the second time it was another agenda behind it. And
There
we'll
is
never
one.
know why, because when he was throwing out weapons of mass destruction, he was really shoving all three of them fingers in America's ass because they had an agenda that we had nothing to fucking know about or nothing to do, and they're gonna always lie to us. So really, we really don't know the true meaning, but yes, I still believe he does
See,
it.
look, Iran did this picture, and it's supposedly where.
That airplane was supposed to fall into the, what is that?
No, that's basically Iran threatening Canada with the 9/11 type attack on one of Canadians' major buildings.
Before?
This happened just a few years ago.
Oh,
Before
Yeah, because
9/11?
nah.
this was just a few years ago, recently. Yeah.
Mm.
And I remember seeing that, like, damn, dude.
That's
what the
crazy.
fuck? Yeah. But anyway, so, where we
Well,
at?
they probably just made the threat because they know how fucking catastrophic that shit is when it happens.
What about camera heads? What the fuck's a camera head?
Never heard of
It's just
it.
some crazy conspiracy.
Yeah.
Never heard of a camera head.
Camera. I think it's a cryptid.
Oh fuck, no, that's some shit.
That's some shit Dakota makes. With his clay.
What the fuck?
That's that shit from off the game. I forgot what that thing. Siren Head.
Yeah, siren head.
Yeah, man.
It's like that. That's probably.
That shit is get the fuck out of here. That shit's
Chaos
fucking
banking.
fake.
What the hell is chaos banking?
What did he do?
Banking off chaos.
That's actually, yeah, that's probably it. Theory that argues the price that lasts as long as a change to security. Using chaos theory, a change in price determined through mathematical something. Chaos. So I guess, like,
If it's a doing
it's
now,
probably true.
I believe it.
Yeah, it's probably true. What about chemtrails?
I believe it.
I know you do.
spraying us. They spraying us. They spraying
I know a
us.
lot of people who believe it.
Please don't come after me, but these is real
What are they
deal.
spraying us with though?
Man, chemicals, shit that could be causing us cancerous, shit that could be over the time. You know, like you're being sprayed with tiny particles of metal. I mean, that alone,
That's
just
metal
breathing
stuff,
it in.
Yeah.
Is
I mean,
fucking, he said
there-
that's metal as fuck.
Yeah. There is a possibility, but then again, if the government, if we are all, every time we buy
What would be
something,
the MO?
the MO, I'm
What would
not
be
sure.
the reason behind
Yeah,
it? Like,
yeah.
what would they
What
get
would be
from
the
it?
main
What is
reason?
the game?
Fuck, cancer is $1 billion industry.
Well, that's true, actually.
Why do
Yeah,
you
that's
think
a
they
good
make
point.
everything cancerous?
So you
Eventually,
said-
if we can get your ass in there getting that chemo, we got you by the
No, because
nuggets.
they make like a lot of money on
A lot of
each
money
cancer.
on it,
Yeah.
you fucking
But
right.
yeah, but then again, at the same time,
It's just business, buddy. You're just a cow in the field, ready
I
to
am
be
a cow.
slaughtered.
I'm a cow.
So when do they spray? When do they spray this shit? While we're in bed at that time or what?
Fuck,
When
when you
they
be
do the
seeing them,
mosquito search?
Yeah.
when they're hiding clouds, when they're hiding whatever the fuck they be trying to hide, when you see them lines and
Yeah.
white streaks going across the
I've
sky,
always heard that.
best
was-
believe when that shit
I've always heard that was just
Chemtrails.
oxygen or whatever, but maybe they're making clouds.
Making new oxygen?
Maybe they're just making clouds.
Oh, they're just making oxygen.
Yeah.
Spraying it in. What's
No,
what the
it's
fuck
the
is-
break of oxygen because it's fucking fire flying through the air.
Go ahead and look up what chemtrails is.
Oh my god.
Yeah, go ahead, so that we're not just making shit up.
Chemtrails over the country club.
It's
Fuck, man. Fuck, man.
just little. It's just pictures of little Kim's drawings. Chemtrails.
Chemtrail conspiracy theories are almost believed that long-lasting condensation trails left in the sky by high-flying aircraft are actually something. California drought, anthropogenic cloud, contrail, scientific community. Yeah, I mean, sure.
It could be true.
It could be true, yeah. So, Gary, what do you want?
It is. It's fucking true. You're best believe. Think about it.
Alright, so
They're
you're-
creating fake clouds. Sometimes some places don't need fake clouds. 'Cause
Alright.
if you're doing this shit, you can cool down places, stopping
that would be great.
stopping the thing of condensation to create rain clouds because
Mhm.
artificial clouds ain't
This
gonna work
is
the
a-
same.
This is the theory that Charles Manson was secretly a CIA agent.
I heard some shit like that, but nah, he was just some fucking
I don't think
weirdo.
so either. I think he's fucking
He was just a
crazy.
weirdo.
He got a lot of girls.
That's he didn't. He was mind fucking him. He was really good with. He was a mini hit.
CIA drug trafficking. That is too true.
That's true.
That's
That's
too
true.
true.
If you
No.
don't put that at the top, we're fighting.
We know
That's not probably. That's too true.
They know that's true.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
They're
This
coming
one's
out.
At this point, they don't care.
Jim
What you gonna
Jones.
do about it?
Yeah, what you gonna do about it?
We made weed legal.
Jim Jones, CIA.
Nah,
I don't even know
You
who
don't
Jim
think so?
Jones
I don't
is.
believe it. Waco? Jim Jones is Waco, right?
Are you talking about the people that burned up in Waco?
Yeah.
No, that's Alan Koresh or something.
Oh, that's David Koresh.
Yeah.
Who's Jim Jones? The
Wasn't he a
Brazilian guy?
gangster?
No.
What? Hold on.
Jim Jones was like he was a cult leader.
Yeah, you're right.
Damn, he knows his killer.
Yeah, you do.
Jonestown.
Wow. So, what do you think? He was a CIA.
Is he the one that made him drink the red punch?
I don't know.
No, that was David Koresh.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, damn.
That fool's a...
Damn, Chuck's the real guy. What do you want to put
Watch
this?
her punch around
Do
him.
you think he was just a really good? Because you can really make a. It's not hard. You don't have to be a CIA agent to make your own religion or to make your own
Yeah, true.
cult following. But
Possibly.
you
I'm gonna
think
go with
he's an
maybe.
agent?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Man, ain't no telling what anybody
Maybe,
was
yeah.
doing.
I mean,
back-
anybody could be an
For
agent.
real.
we
I
didn't
could
know
be
his
an
ass back in them days.
I could be an agent.
You better
Stephen
chill out,
Paddock.
fool.
Well, that word got cut off, so time to Google it.
He said, I could be an agent. We bet you are.
Yeah,
Look how you dress.
Frisky.
I'm the coolest agent if I dress like that.
Agent Friskums.
Stephen Paddock, American Master.
46 minutes.
I know, goddamn.
How many are there?
Quite a few. Stephen Kirkpatrick was an American mass murderer perpetrated in the 2017 shooting. Oh, the one in Las Vegas that killed a bunch of people at a concert.
Oh, the one at the,
He was CIA, yeah.
No, but I do believe that
He could've been
they
sent there.
did that. I think he was set up, like, bro, like,
I definitely believe he was a liberal.
I think that he can probably, I don't know, I can't really speak on the ethics of the whole thing, the whole, like, you know, because I ain't gonna say, like, I just knew, like, I was there, but I'm just saying, bro, the people in the witness accounts say, like, some of them guns, just he couldn't have done it unless he had, like,
Hell.
8 arms or had other people in that room dumping them guns, because they was
So
like,
you think maybe?
they were hearing shit like,
Yeah.
and he had, you know, they were hearing automatic, and he had all select fire. So who else was shooting with you, buddy? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so,
Okay.
Yeah, bump stocks.
Maybe.
yeah,
Yeah.
bump stock, but still.
They just did that to get bump stocks elite band.
What about climate change denial? Do you think the denial
What,
is
saying
fake?
that fucking,
Do you think climate
That
change
denial of it is
It's a conspiracy, yeah. Supposedly, before humans, the modern humans, whatever, it was only 1 degree hotter every year. But then after cars and automotive and all that shit, it gets 3 degrees hotter every year. That's like what people say as the climate change thing.
I don't know, bro. I never just thought about it.
I never really.
Is it real?
Yeah,
Global warming?
it's not.
Is that what you're basically saying?
You would call it global warming, but
Then it's real.
okay. I guess it's.
I mean, just climate change is pretty fucking,
It is
you know,
real.
accurate. I mean,
Especially after this
think
summer.
about it. Did you hear about Canada saying that a fucking iceberg the size of Manhattan pulled up
What? No.
on their fucking shores? Yeah, look it up, bro. An iceberg pulls up on the side of Canada. Now, the only way that would even be possible is if like more and more fresh water is pouring into the salt water, and when that happens, it slows down the natural
Oh, I
rotation.
have seen that.
It
Wow.
slows down the natural rotation of
That's like a giant.
our seasons.
That's Photoshop.
He said,
Says
yeah, that
Chili
pulled up.
Willy.
That's Photoshop, bro.
He
No,
said, is that a
that's-
wheelie?
that's
Hey,
Chili
what's
Willy.
going on over there? Look at that. Would you look at that? No, but for real though,
Oh shit! Look at this sweaty.
get on there,
Oh.
people little.
This is
What's
probably
that
the
in your cup?
actual image, not Chili Willy. Oh, thanks. That was good.
No, but
Alright.
for real though,
Bro, that's true then.
it's
Yeah,
true.
that's true.
What about Comtel Pro?
What the fuck is
That looks like a bunch of children staring out a window. Comtel Pro. Oh, Cointel Pro. The full counterintelligence program conducted by the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI,
Yes.
from 1956
You ain't
to
even gotta continue
1971
reading, and
to
I'm gonna
discredit,
say that.
neutralize, organize. Oh yeah, that's true.
True.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
Yeah,
You didn't even have to finish reading.
I know.
They've been listening to us since we started this conversation, let alone I've said shit on Facebook like, I want a grill, and then grills just start popping up on Facebook.
They are listening.
I've
Yeah.
been like, man, I want a car, bro, and then people with cars for sale just start popping up on Facebook like, they listen.
Conte didn't say. I don't know what that says. Hold on. Oopsie doo. Damn it.
Damn it.
Don't make fun of me.
He said on camera, how dare you.
What are you looking up?
This thing. That's what it said. Okay. Was a European adventurer who achieved prominence in European society, many due to his interest in something. Okay, what was he known for? Okay. Science, alchemy, philosophy, and arts.
I don't know. Well, I guess,
Sound like Nostradamus.
guess it's true. They got a picture of you.
Yeah, they got a phone. Yeah. I don't,
What more proof do you want?
Yeah, we're gonna get through this. Alright. Do you think we live inside the Earth? That there is a
Yes, there is an inner earth. I mean, we found caverns. Fucking Admiral Byrd, he's talked about how, you know, was his claims to be true. We may not know because of the documentations that surround it, but I tell you one thing that I know for two things for certain. You can't just go anywhere in Antarctica. You can't just fly anywhere without them having no flight zones places. And that of all the shit that we've always had a treaty over, like not making nukes and all that shit, and you see that Korea's made a whole arsenal of them, like firecrackers. God damn, we ain't gonna speak on that. One thing that they've always kept the truth on was Antarctica. That's because there's something there, and it's not just resources, or they would have been and minded it. I mean, they've been there since fucking they landed on the
I know
moon.
they do have a lot of military bases on
Yes,
Antarctica.
the UN, like all of us is there, except for
Okay.
Russia, because they just pulled out.
So, I don't really think we live inside a planet. That's just me though, respectfully.
You don't think that there's an inner Earth,
I mean, no. I
the
mean,
city of gold, like shit like that, Agartha, like
I mean, there might be a
Agartha.
city of gold. There might be a city of gold.
Agartha. I mean,
I
like
mean, I just,
Journey to the Center of the Earth.
yeah, that's a movie. Yeah.
I got you. Believe what you want. Just know that there's more than what
Okay.
the fuck they tell us.
Okay, you're right. So let's.
Well,
All right,
probably
how
not.
can you not believe that? But China just found that fucking cave that was a whole jungle inside of that motherfucker that stretched for 6 miles.
Yeah. I mean, it's possible. So.
And that's inner Earth. I mean, ain't it inside of a fucking cave? I mean, it was a
Yeah,
hole that
That's
drops
as bad
down
as the
into.
Earth as you could get.
So
Yeah.
if places like that
Okay.
exist, you don't think that there's, I mean, at the bottom, who would think that fucking at the bottom of the Mariana Trench there would be animals living off of thermal pockets from volcanoes away from water? So
Yeah.
if they can live there, that means that fucking there, that this motherfucking shit they can live in inner Earth, and motherfuckers just be telling you like, you doing all this drilling. If lava is everywhere like you say it is, Then what the fuck you doing all up under Denver Airport?
I don't know. I'm sorry. We're gonna put that as probably then.
Yeah, we'll go probably.
I'm sorry.
It is, man.
What about American COVID bioweapon? Do you think it was made?
Yes.
I thought it was manufactured in China.
Yes. No, it wasn't.
Even if it was, that doesn't necessarily mean.
J.P. Morgan made it. I'ma just say a name.
J.P. Morgan?
Yeah.
J.P. Morgan.
Don't contact me. I don't want your shot. Yes.
What were you about to say, Chucky?
Even if it's from China, that doesn't mean that.
Yeah.
They said it was from.
Yeah,
They said it was from eating bats, right?
Yeah.
You know how long the motherfuckers been eating bats before we found out?
I don't know.
I rest my case.
But also they said that the COVID here is not the COVID from China.
Yeah,
Our
there's like
COVID
different
is from, our
types.
COVID is from Europe.
Okay, if
Really?
that's the truth, then why
Yeah.
can they find cans from 2008 on Lysol that says COVID on the can?
COVID's been
Because
around for a really long time.
COVID means virus.
Which means that COVID's been around. So
Well,
COVID-19
no,
is something that we made. We hijacked that shit
No,
and
Corona means
created
virus. My bad. I'm
And-
wrong about that.
Yeah.
and made
Corona
something
means
else. So it was Corona. It wasn't COVID.
Yeah, Corona was on the dog. There's on dog medicines. There's on the cans. It said Corona.
Excuse me.
But Corona is Spanish for like king or crown or something.
Because if you look at the
Yeah.
COVID-19, it does have a crown of fucking like.
But I think it's two separate things. It's nothing to do with Spanish.
So what do you
It's
think?
not crown.
Yeah, because they had
America-
Mexicans like
Do
laughing
you
at
think
Corona beer
America
for a second.
created, COVID-19?
Yes,
Maybe.
bro. I mean, we created AIDS. We created a lot of shit that we shouldn't have. We just created this new Corona
Oh, Chinese
2023.
COVID weapon.
Chinese, you think like China? No,
The China
they ain't got shit to do with it,
You
man.
don't think China had anything to do with it?
Okay, so if China made COVID, then we definitely made AIDS from fucking monkeys.
No, it's not how AIDS is made.
Well, then who was to believe that COVID came from eating bats? Because that's what they said. That's how they made it.
Yeah, yeah.
They've been eating all type of weird shit for years, bro.
Yeah, you're
Before
right.
we found out,
Yeah, that is crazy.
years,
Yeah, you're
decades,
right.
millennia,
Yeah.
Beijing dynasties
Even
and
if you
shit.
eat a bat, you didn't cook that shit.
Man,
Yeah,
they done cooked all.
Yeah, that's,
Man.
Well, you ever seen that movie Contagion that came out in 2010? It literally, a bat ate something, and then it died and fell into a pig farm, and a pig ate it, and then they took the pigs and they slaughtered them, fed them to the masses, and this was all on accident. But then, if you watch the movie Contagion, even though it was made in 2010 or whatever,
Mhm.
all the guidelines, like the groups of 5, no more than that, like
That's
everything.
crazy.
But that's just WHO guidelines, you know. That's like the guidelines of the World Health Organization.
Yeah,
But
that's-
but it was very weird.
It always spread through food, and if you think about it, on the movie, what is that, Last of Us?
food and money.
The zombie fungus that I guess is the same fungus that we know to this day does it to bugs and makes bugs move while their insides are completely hollowed out.
Yeah.
Somehow ended up like, say,
Yeah.
a fungus ends up in some dough or flour or pancake mix and then shipped out to everybody. Everybody who eats that is prone to get the disease. So
I heard actually
I believe this.
I heard actually 50% of humans probably have that type of fungus or
In them?
virus. Yeah, but
Yeah.
our immune system isn't there yet. But one day it will
Fail?
evolve. It'll evolve. The virus or fungi will evolve.
Will evolve to be able to not be.
To be hollow
Warded-
us out,
yeah.
yeah, and control us, yeah.
Ooh,
I've heard that.
That's
It's
crazy.
called like
Yes.
toxoplasmatic gone something. But yeah, I don't know. all that.
sound like a disease.
Yeah. They
Girl,
did-
you got that gum
What about
off
the cult of Saturn?
The what?
Cult of Saturn. The identification that
Yes.
Bel Hammon
Yes.
later gave rise to African Saturn, a cult that enjoyed the great popularity until the 4th century.
Yes.
Besides
it's
being a
anything
popular
to do
cult,
with-
Yeah, that's real.
Because they worship Saturn as a god as well.
I can believe that. Here's the JFK airport. What is the theory behind that?
JFK Airport.
Yeah, you know.
There's
with
probably some underground bunkers
Oh.
and shit.
The JFK
No, that's the
airport.
Denver International Airport. My bad.
Oh.
I'm stupid.
That was
JFK
Denver?
airport is where they was moving drugs for.
Yeah, the Denver Airport is where they supposedly got the underground bunkers, and people have went and got lost trying to go to a bathroom and found some places they shouldn't have been.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, I've watched stuff and it's got all these weird paintings
I
on the
think
walls.
everywhere like that has underground shit.
See, look at these walls and shit. Like,
Even Lahana.
Yeah, that's for sure.
look at all these paintings inside, just like when you go to the airport.
Yeah, bro. Look at the sick murals of like the children, like a great slaughter that's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
The rainbow, like they're gonna have to build their whole new world after all the suffering that's going on. Like the horse, that sculpture horse that killed the person who made it. That one, they
Yeah, I
called it the
heard
death
that, I
horse.
heard
That
that
horse
before.
is killed like
They
a
even
couple.
have a cat with a tinfoil hat on.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
Yeah, that's probably real.
probably really. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You got a lot of
Probably a
secret weird
true.
conspiracies.
We'll go to the truth. That fills up that whole line.
No, it's gonna it'll double down.
I'm saying we can't have no more truths.
Despair code.
It's all fake. The rest of them, they're all fake.
Despair code. Oh my bad. I just want to know a quick little thing. I don't want to look it up. I don't want to read it. Despair code. All right. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna leave it where it is. It's gonna be as is.
As is.
Yeah. Loyland. Oh, Dublin, Wisconsin.
I don't know about that one either.
What is Dublin, Wisconsin? What are these theories?
Popped up pretty quick.
Oh, it's supposedly a city. I think if I remember right, it's supposedly like a city that disappeared. That people swear and they have hats and they have things and yeah, it's a small town which somehow disappeared in the 1990s.
Dang.
So I think that's real, but I don't know how. But there's hats, there's all shirts, there's everything. Yeah.
Gotta be fake.
You think it's
I just said that. You said it was real so fast.
DPRK Utopia? Let's see what that is. Oops. North Korea is elevated its socialist town. Utopia now. What? Originally a close ally of Western Style and Soviet Union, North Korea has increasingly emphasized with the Jewish adoption of socialist self-reliance, which roots in Marxism, Leninism, and its adoption is certain. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't doubt
Did
it.
you hear about Putin praising Trump?
Yeah. Yeah, that's on here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put probably because Korea.
I see it
like
now.
that.